Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, over the last 24 hours, growing concerns of the recent surge in COVID-19 cases has rattled the market and therefore has slightly seen a slight drop in the Australian dollar. Also, the fact is on the latest data release, according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, the seasonally adjusted employment decreased by 227,700 people between April and May. The unemployment increased by 85,700 people to 927,600 people. And the unemployment rate missed its target of 6.9 and rose to 7.1. Now, with the flash sell-off that we saw here on Tuesday at 68.31 low, the market is focusing its attention on this support line seen at 67.50. A decisive break would give further case to the downside and look towards the region of 64 to 66 cents. Any advances does expect to find resistance above 69, and as we've seen many times, the market has struggled to sustain above there. Moving on to the euro. The US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, is still attempting to climb higher since rebounding off the lows of 95.65 and is currently just capturing the level of 97. Therefore, I do expect to see a further rise up to about 97.60. This, on the flip side, would see the euro continue its trek down after this clear evidence of the rejection where the bears are harboring around 113.40 to 50. I do feel the market is heading towards 111, 10, 15 and reassess from there. Dollar yen remains somewhat negative and is moving, and what should I say to the fact, it's heading closer to its target of 106 figure 40. I do feel that any upside attempts will struggle beyond 107.45 with a cap seen around 107.90. The pound not fully breaking down, but the technicals are. For the price action, that is, the market still needs to take out the level of 125.0515. A close beneath there would give further indication to a target of 124 figure 05. The dollar CAD is still showing some prospects of rallying further. And if so, a break above 135.1995, which is very close, could see a further rise up towards 137 as an objective. Still little indication of where the gold is going after we've seen a few stabs at the top side of the range around 1,735 to 36 to 1,742 to 44 failing. I still feel the market is going to test lower. We did get a challenge of 1,712 last night. That is where the support is. I wouldn't rule out at this stage because the technicals are still weak for another challenge down at that level, which could see a drop to 1,688 to 92 before rebounding. Just keep a close watch on these technicals. They are somewhat weak for oil, and I do anticipate the market will probably test further to the downside and keep focus on the level around 36 or maybe down to $30 to 34 region. So it'd still leave a little bit of room if you are trading from the long side, because the market's still struggling since reaching its cap around $41. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday report and hope you enjoy the great start to the new day.